Hey guys, Ash here from C4D Tech, and in today's video we're going to be pitting the cameras on the Lenovo Z1 against the ones found on the Moto G4 Plus. So both phones have different resolution cameras. The Moto G4 Plus has a 5 megapixel front facing shooter and a 16 megapixel rear camera, whereas the ZUK Z1 has an 8 megapixel front facing shooter and a 13 megapixel rear camera, but the Z1 has optical image stabilization to the back, whereas the Moto G4 Plus has a laser assist for autofocus. So these are kind of quite similarly spec'd as in evenly matched, and the prices are also quite similar. So let's go ahead and see which one comes out on top. Let's get started. Under well-lit conditions, both phones produce decent images. Images shot with the G4 Plus are a little warmer. The images shot with the Z1 are ever so slightly overexposed by comparison. When it comes to detail, the 13 megapixel camera on the Z1 just can't match up to the 16 megapixel sensor on the G4 Plus. The G4 Plus is the outright winner here. It also has the faster lens, that is an aperture of f/2.0 compared to f/2.2 on the Z1. This makes a marginal difference when it comes to bokeh or the depth of field in shots, something you won't really notice until you are comparing both images side by side like we are doing here. The results are very similar indoors under mixed lighting. The Moto G4 Plus still holds an edge. The cleaner processing is visible yet again. Under low light though, the Moto G4 Plus runs away with this. The images are brighter, have more detail and lesser noise levels. Next up, let's take a quick look at the video. Both phones shoot 1080p videos, and as expected, thanks to the laser assisted autofocus on the G4 Plus, it wins the focus test. It's faster to focus and the transitions also much smoother. It also gets the exposure and colors better, and surprisingly, the digital stabilization on the G4 Plus was better than the optical image stabilization on the Z1. I was really surprised here. That said, the video shot by the Z1 is a bit smoother. The level of detail is also better thanks to the higher bitrate. With the front camera, the 8 megapixel camera on the Z1 captures more detail and is also more color accurate. On the other hand, the 5 megapixel shooter on the G4 Plus uses a wider angle lens but tends to oversaturate colors a bit. Now with all this and the fact that the G4 Plus has a dedicated manual mode that the Z1 lacks, don't you think it's a given that the G4 Plus is the winner here? Well, that's what I thought. The G4 Plus does definitely have the better camera. So what's the holdup? Halfway through testing, this happened. And then this happened. 30 minutes of intensive camera usage on quite a warm day led to the G4 Plus getting quite hot and the chip inside being severely throttled. Note that I was doing the exact same things on both phones and the ZUK Z1 had no issues. In fact, all this footage was captured by the Z1. It was not just with the camera, even the UI became stuttery. I had to leave the G4 Plus alone to cool down for about 10 to 15 minutes before I could go back to using it as normal. In our gaming review,
After 30 plus minutes of intensive gaming, the G4 Plus did reach 48 degrees, but the performance wasn't really affected. The user interface at that time was smooth. But over here, it's been very stud-free and it's kind of worrying, to be honest. Hopefully Moto can fix this with an update, but till that happens, I'm gonna have to give it to the Z1 here. Because the bottom line, the G4 Plus does have the better camera and no arguments there. And when the G4 Plus lets you use it, it works great. But if you do want a camera that's reliable, well, yeah, admittedly not quite as good, but a camera that you can use at all times, that's not too bad, the ZUK Z1 is the way to go.
So I guess that's it for today's video. Hope you guys liked it. Hope you found it useful. Did you agree with my conclusion? If not, why not? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to help the channel out, consider changing your Flipkart or Amazon bookmarks to ones with the affiliate code. And I guess that's it. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, this is Ash here from C4 Tech signing off. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye now. And oh yeah, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already.